Hello, good morning, happy Monday. How you all doing today? It's been a while since we streamed. I ended up skipping Tuesday and Wednesday last week, but we're not going to do that this time. This time it's going to be a full stream, full week of streams, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Asitsu, hello. How are you doing today? I guess one thing is though that I've scheduled the Wednesday stream for Twitch only because we're choosing a new fun activity, and I don't know if it's going to be like a coding game or something else like that's more towards coding, which is those things I'm happy to put up on YouTube. I don't think that anybody wants to watch like any of the other types of fun activities we might choose. So Twitch only, unless we decide to do a coding type game, and then I'll start streaming on YouTube at that time. Zilby was just in the other room, and I invited him in, and he just sort of stared at me, which as cats do. So he may join us today. He may not. We'll see. All right, I need to figure out where we left off with this project, which is the Twitch events listener. Something that's really nice. So Zellage updated, and one of the interesting things that happened in the update, they now have I want to say persistent sessions, but it's not persistent. They have sessions that don't end. So for example, if I quit out of this session here and I do a Zellage ls, it shows like, hey, I have my Brooks build session, so I can resurrect it. But it didn't keep any of the things that was going on, and this lasted after a reboot. So at the very least, it is resurrecting the window layout and the commands that I was running, and attempting to like basically waiting for me to rerun it again, which is nice. I like that. You're dealing with the aftermath of the weekend. Someone forgot to put spam protection on a site, and only after 10,000 emails we were notified. Oh no. 10,000 emails does seem like a pretty small amount for, not having any spam protection on. I've at one place I worked at, we had an event, and I think we got around 1 million emails in the queue, and like it completely jammed up our email server. And we're like, oh yeah, this is not good. So we had to go in and like clear out the queue and restart the mailing server, and that was fun. All right, so obviously we have our change Helix theme application here. We have our Twitch events listener, which I think is still doing its thing, right? So if I run this, oh, I do have a bunch of warnings, so we probably need to deal with that. Oh yeah, and then there's this thing, and so one of the things that I wanted to do is create a web server that allows me to basically hit this, and then it just goes back to hit the web server. I think that would be really nice. Okay, let's figure out what this is doing exactly. I don't need you. And I actually like to have it that way. So in auth, okay, so we paste an entire URL address. I get the entire response URL, and then I do this thing. So I parse that. Okay, then get the query pairs. Then get all these things. All right. So if I want to use Axum to create a little application to grab this. Could I do that easily? I actually don't know about how the easily part. Because I basically need a token to be set somewhere that then this starts using. This, you know what? I'm gonna add in a to do for myself. So like later on, we can maybe experiment with creating a like Axon web server that does this type of token. So exploration stream. This is gonna be adding Axon server to Twitch events listener. So until then, I think we're gonna keep it as this. Okay, so in main, we have to get all those environment variables. We create a brand new WebSocket client, and then we run WebSocket run. Oh, because that's my WebSocket client. That's what that is. Okay, got that. All right, I think that should be simple enough. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start. I think the next project is going to be to listen to this and then run this, right? So that's the Twitch events manager, I think, or the Twitch, like the stream manager, as it were. Right now, there's probably going to be a CLI interface. Like it doesn't need to be very much. In the future, I could imagine we rewriting this to have maybe like a Tori API or like just a web, like it's a web server and you just open up a browser or something to it. I don't know. I can see a lot of different things for it. I can also see like potentially even not necessarily hosting it. Well, no, it has to be hosted here in order to do the change Helix thing. I was thinking about over the week whether or not I could Dockerize the entire thing, which would require me to have either Helix Dockerized. No, it would require me to have Helix Dockerized, wouldn't it? And then sharing a bunch of code and other things around it. It would be a little bit weird, but it's like doable, but there would be so much work to it with like not really that much payoff. So I put it into my backlog of like, oh yeah, this could be interesting to look into, especially as like a challenge for doing something in Docker, but not really all that. The payoff is not there. All right, let's jump into this. So Stream Manager. What is this going to be? So we want to listen to Twitch events listener. So let's get the latest up Rust. Want to listen to the Twitch events to see that they're coming in. And when the change Helix theme event happens, I want to then run the change Helix theme program and pass it in the appropriate stuff. And then it should change the Helix theme. And I have the wires connected. I did buy a new converter for what is it, like 3mm to 1/4. I don't remember what these things are called, like the actual name of them. So I bought a couple new of those, so I don't have to use like the kludgy other one. That's for my headphones. So theoretically, that should all work, but I haven't tested it yet. So hopefully, we'll get to that today. All right, only Rust. Let's see. Yeah, we're still using Rust 1.77. Let's do a cargo new. We're going to call this stream manager. Did I just put this into my home directory? All right, so we come here. This is gonna be fine. Let's see. We get our hello world. Everything's looking good there. You should be, yeah, okay. So I think you're working. All right, so what do we want to do for this? I think we start with pulling in the Twitch events listener and setting that up, which means I need a .env. I essentially want to copy a lot of what we have here in main. So I want those environment variables. I need to get the user token. So here, let's just copy you. You're going to be really upset until I install some stuff. So, okay. What do I... Huh. I don't remember installing that or needing that. Okay, Twitch API. Did I do down? I wanted to do right. Okay, so add in Twitch API, which I don't think I need any of the... Oh, I do need that feature. Okay. Twitch RS Playground. Oh, that's just the WebSocket client. So that's actually going to change because we've changed the name of this project. So I guess let's restart the LSP after each of these changes. Cannot find client. That's probably this one, client. Feature event sub must be qualified by the dependency it's being activated for. Oh, like Twitch API event sub, client event sub. Oh, interesting. Oh, Twitch API request. Okay, so it's... I think that was it. Yeah, okay, that was good. Twitch API Helix. Okay, okay. That's good. You, Twitch RS Playground. So you are now stream manager. Uh yeah, you are okay, name stream manager. Do I have to LSP restart you after that? No. Okay, this is WebSocket client. Let's see if I can use this. Actually, you know what? I'll just re-pull these back in. Okay, we need Tokyo. So Tokyo tongue. Oh, that's Tokyo tongues tonight. That's what I want. Dot envy. Okay, so auth. Oh, no code actions. You don't know how to find it. Oh, because right, it's not from my own app. I need to add it from here. Okay, so dependencies is not a workspace issue because it's not in the same folder. It's in a different one. So this is going to be. I named it TwitchRS Playground. Okay, cool. Good job, me. Do I'm gonna first start by naming it the same thing here. Okay, so path is going to be equal to go out one, and then what directory are you in? Twitch events listener. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go with that. Let's see if it's going to find it. Did you crash? It did crash. Rust Analyzer. Was that actually a crash? Feels like it might be though. Because, okay, so you're written there, but then when I update you, I don't get any help. Like that should cause issues. That should yell at me a lot right there. Okay, so if you're not, this line did not work. Yeah, okay. Can I cargo add a directory? Is that a thing? Oh, it won't even let me autocomplete this? Okay, so that's what I want. Twitch events listener. Nope. Stop. Yeah, okay, it won't let me do that. But okay, so Twitch. Parse playground is equal to path, and that will be you. Oh yeah, that's really unhappy with that. What am I doing wrong with this? I thought that that's all I needed was just the path, and then the relative path to it, and even if it's not in here, that would work. Uh, if we take a look at our LMS, yeah, this is exactly what I have. YC, oh, is that what I need? No, that's not what I need. Okay, you do see this as TwitchRS Playground. And, oh, yeah, you won't. Uh-oh. Oops. I slept it and I didn't mean to. Okay. Uh, I don't know how to recover this. I'll have to pane, close it. Oh, that is not the same one. Oh, okay. That's the problem. Stacking, hello. How are you doing today? Okay, so I want to go to. Didn't I want to? Oh, so we have the Twitch RS Playground and the Twitch Events Listener. I wanted to go to the Twitch Events Listener. This is what I want in my main. Just another manic Monday. You wish it was Sunday. Yeah, it's a good song. Zilby, hi. You wanna hang out? Hi. You wanna come up and say hi? Or you wanna discover the heater next to me? Zilby, hi. Wanna come up here? Maybe. There we go. And gone as fast as he came. All right, so this will be much better. Okay. And then you are right. So you're just going to be Twitch events listener. So if I copy that, maybe I'm kind of surprised this isn't yelling at me. Oh, maybe it'll just work now. Okay, so Twitch events listener, we're gonna go. It's gonna run all this stuff, and it's gonna do the thing, and we're gonna join the thread. And okay, so when we receive, we get the message here, which I want to put into my run. But if I just run this right now, we should get the same. It should just work, right? Hutsana, hello. How are you doing today? You just found out about Helix. It's great. Yeah, I do like Helix a lot. Um, what's your do you have you used like CLI editors before, like Vim or NeoVim? Okay, missing an environment variable. That makes sense. I want to copy my Twitch events listener dot env to here. Oh, an ad break just started. Sorry about that. 1.5 minutes for Twitch. There we go. Now we create you. The CRSF doesn't match, which is really weird. And I can't help but feel that that's like, I don't know. It feels like it should be a me problem because I can't imagine this happens quite often. But like the second time usually works, sometimes a third time. Okay, so I think this is now listening and working. So if I redeem anything, any custom, let's redeem the pet the cat. No, no, change Helix theme to I don't know. There you go. Change Helix theme. All right, so that is working. We got that going. Excellent. So I want to hand this receiver into, okay, so we want to create a main. I wonder if you're going to need to be, I don't think you need to be async. I don't think this does need to be. I think we can get away with this being synchronous. Because we are using that channel. And so I can use a loop. Okay, so pub function run. I bet I do want to use an error result. And I don't think I care about returning anything, so we can just do that. I do want a receiver for this, and there's no reason for me to send. So I want the events receiver. So I guess these are the redemption events. Redemptions. It's going to be a receiver. And stream event is what I get. Uh-oh. Can you not find that? Use Twitch events listener. Oh, okay. So I need to come over here. In the library, we need a pub mod the stream event. Or rather, you know what? I don't need to pub mod the stream event. I need to mod the stream event, and then I can pub. No, I changed my mind. I do want to pub mod it. Okay, so pub mod you, back to you. Okay, stream event like that. There we go. What are you upset about? Stream event is private. Is it? Didn't I just make you public? So stream event like that. And then you're a public enum. Now I saved you, right? Like I saved all. I mean, the real compiler will yell at me if I don't actually have this right. Okay, there we go. Now we're happy. So okay, we get the redemptions in main. I want to run. So this is going to be stream manager run, and I want to pass in the receiver. Let's see. If this has an error, I probably just want to, right now we just want to unwrap it. Okay, so what's going on here? Receiver thread, thread spawn. Oh, right, because I want to throw in everything in here into a thread like that. I don't care about receiving the event in here. I just want to run you. You need to be, oh, you need to be an await. Oh, there's a way for me to, there's I don't want to use thread, right? I want to use Tokyo thread. Is it like Tokyo spawn? Then can I do an async block? Then I do something like that. All right, so first off, what are you upset about? Cannot find function run in Stream Manager. Uh, why is that? You're public. Okay, you're fine. Okay, this might be it. So that just works now, maybe. And then in the main library, I want to run a loop. So there's a couple different things we can do, but I want to grab, okay, so I don't want to, I could thread, okay, so it depends upon what the manager is going to do. There's like a bunch of things that I could eventually do, like we could put a chat bot into here, we can do other things, but for right now, this is going to be handling all of our events, and I don't really know what else, like how else it would work. So therefore, we're going to do the good old what is it, the domain driven design sort of mentality of just build it the simplest way right now and then we'll figure out and rewrite it later. It's a future me problem, right? But future me will have more information, and so yes, future me will have to rewrite this, but future me will also know a better architecture. So I won't put a bad architecture in place. Just less of. I won't put more of a bad architecture in place. I'll just put a bad architecture in place. Okay, so if I run an infinite loop here, I want to grab the redemptions. So really these are just stream events, right? So that stream event equals stream events. Now I can do a try_rec_v attempts to return a pending value on this receiver without blocking. This method will never block the caller in order to wait for data to become available. Instead, this will always return immediately with a possible option of pending data on the channel. Yes, this one's gonna try and it's going to, you know what? I'm just gonna use the rec_v because like I don't want this to spin up like just continuously to run iteration. I don't want to have to put like a manual pause. So we're just gonna be a stream events, just a normal rec_v. which we can context getting stream event like that, which gets me my stream event. Now we can do the thing we want to do. WTF Blub, hello. How are you doing today? Make it work, make it right, make it fast. Yeah, exactly. And sometimes we never need to get to the make it fast because it's fast enough already, right? Like, it's the beauty about like writing programs for other people is that some like you optimize until you no longer need to optimize. And then it's good enough, which good enough is generally like good enough. Usually we use that sort of like in a derogatory way towards like our apps. Like, oh, it's just good enough. But it's like, no, good enough actually is good enough. Okay, so I get a stream event. We're never going to get this okay, which for right now is, well, okay. You are, we have the stream event. I want to match on the stream event. Come on. Wrong commands. All right, so change. Okay, so it's an unknown. So if it's an unknown, I want to, I mean, we should never get this, but there's a possibility that we will. Let me try an ePrint line. So got an unknown stream event, but we are not quitting. Okay, so in the event of this one, I want to run the change Helix theme function, which again, I'm not sure how I want to organize this, so I'm just going to put a function down here. So not only that, okay, so I need to add in change Helix theme. Okay, this is from the change Helix theme. This should be happy with that. Okay, so we're going to get you. Now I want to run change Helix theme. You're so upset at me. Okay, let's put this back into to do. Ooh, okay. So you're still upset with this. Okay, I'm concerned because I think this should be fine, but I'm not 100% certain. Oh, okay. So we got problems there in main. Join is okay. So a Tokyo thread doesn't have a join. What do we have? Do I want to, oh, do I want to just await this? Oh, I just await this. Okay, so that didn't do what I wanted to do. I wanted it to actually run the Twitch of the Twitch events listener function. That's not printing out to the screen. So that's not doing what I expected it to do. See, the run function is asynchronous. Why aren't you running? You are. If it was running and not letting me do anything else, that would still run the stuff from Twitch events listener. And I'm not even getting that. Like if we come back to here, here's in run. So if I do a print line, so running Twitch events listener. Yeah, we're not even getting that. Okay, so what do I get? I get a result join error. Okay, so await unwrap you, which gets me nothing. Okay. I think we're gonna have to take a detour into Tokyo Land to learn how Tokyo Spawn works, instead of just me trying to use it without actually, learning it. Spawns a new asynchronous task, returning a join handle for it. Oh, do I want task? The provided feature will start running in the background immediately when spawn is called, even if you don't await the return join handle. Spawning task enables the task to execute concurrently to other. Okay, so the await. If I no, I want to wait there. What if I don't await you? Okay, same thing there. If I don't await you, do I need to return? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Examples. Okay, so in this example, a server is started and spawn is used to start a new task that processes each received connection. Now, what am I using? Am I using a task? I'm using just spawn, but this is Tokyo task spawn. I wonder if that's what I want instead. So if I do Tokyo task spawn, It didn't change anything there. Now, if we await and unwrap you out here, now I think, okay, so now I need to await in here. I was really hoping that would do it. What were we expecting to happen? So if I use a good old thread, so here, let me put it back to what the thread would expect. Let's just do this. So if we do not that. Okay, so the thread module. So I want to do a thread spawn. So we're going to do thread spawn here. This takes in just a function. It's like that. I want to move into it. And we want to run run, but it's going to be I want to run, hand it the config and the sender. Now the only problem here is that there's a future. This returns a future. So if I do that, it's going to yell at me saying like, hey, unused implementer of future in here. And what I would like it to do, and if I don't have the thread spawn run for this, if I just have run like that, and I do await, unwrap like you, wait, I thought that would work. Why don't you work? What I wanted it to do is come back into Twitch event listener and see this coming out and then see the auth all happen and all that stuff. And we did get it working for a second. Hi. Want to come up and say hi again? My other run is block. Oh, the other run is blocking. You're right. That's what it is. Okay. Well, that wasn't a fast. That was a pretty fast. Yeah. Okay. You're right. You're right. You're right. How do I want to do this then? I want to potentially spawn. Okay. So what if I do Tokyo spawn async run config sender wait unwrap you. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right. Thank you, Izitsu. Just order of operations. I want to run the library first and then our stuff. And our stuff has the infinite loop in it. I guess both of them have infinite loops in it, but one of them is a little bit easier to work with than the other. All right. So let's see how many times this takes to authenticate. Once. Nice. Okay. So now this is probably going to okay, this is going to crash as soon as I try to do a redemption, right? So I want to see it. I want to see that crash. So if I do like Dracula. Yep, okay. Not yet implemented. Perfect. All right. So, well, in that case, we I was using Tokyo Spawn correctly, and I just sort of, order of operations. Yay. All right. So I want to Now grab out the change Helix theme, which I'm not getting any help on. So it is name change Helix theme. It is in a directory change Helix theme. And the function is change Helix theme. So it's going to be module. Okay. So I want change Helix theme, really. Like that. And then I want you to yell at me as soon as, okay, so this is probably a question mark here. You're yelling at me here saying like, hey, undeclared creator module. I should just be able to use it, right? So here's our change Helix theme. Here's a pack. Oh, is that last? Oh, interesting. Okay. Hey, Rit, hello. How are you doing today? You really love the Axum series? Awesome. I'm glad that it helped out and you like it. Yeah, I really like and enjoy Axum too. I think it's a great technology. Okay, there we go. Now you're yelling at me. Okay, so takes 2 arguments, but 0 were added. Okay, so we want a config path. Where is the config? Now, I could probably just put in like I know where the config is. The config, okay, so where did we put the config? It is, can I do something like this? Oh, ad break on Twitch just started. I totally missed that was coming up soon. Sorry about that. Okay, so I think it's that. And then the new theme, which would be theme. Okay. Okay, so if I save you, no errors, just some warnings. Let's try it out. I guess we'll do authentication while ads are finishing up. Okay, called result unwrap on an error value getting stream event. Oh, CRSF didn't match again. I wonder if there's an illegal character that I have in the CSRF, and that's why it's not coming back the way it expects it to. That could be interesting. Maybe I should update the state random generator to be a little bit more safe.